using the concept of the void in my work is related to the sense that in the void lies all possibility. So the space that may appear empty in either the canvases that are working with the floral imagery or with the voids that are in the landscape, or this sense of emptiness that you might find in the landscape, or for me are using that emptiness as a way to express the innate possibility that lies in what we don't yet know, the sense of the unknown that lies always before us, that hunger for what is around the corner or what comes next in our life that sense of desire or possibility is what keeps us all moving forward and curious and wanting to continue the exploration of our life. The influence of the poetic line is maybe evident in the paintings because I think that rhythm is really important in the work, like finding the rhythmic line throughout the painting. I suppose that's an influence from hearing the poetic line in your head, whether you're writing it or reading it. They say that to actually hear the line, you're hearing the breath of the person that's written the poem. So if you could, kind of bring that sensibility to a painting, maybe it gives an opportunity for the viewer to be, project themselves into the kind of the gesture of the work. It's really about the paint. It's not so much about the perfect peony or the perfect rose. It's just really about how do these shapes work together? How are these shapes creating, some sort of dynamic conversation, and how do these tones work together? So once I've established a sort of general composition, then I just begin to work with the color, and then I let the painting dictate itself. I'm not like copying a particular bouquet, even though there might be one. It's just really then about paint and material and how to push it around and how to make that be exciting. So it's whatever I can do to get the presence. It's not about, is that petal exactly, the way a rose petal looks. It's just like, what have you felt like when you've looked at that particular, flower that's been given to you or arrived at, in your vision. It's about charging them with some sort of presence that you, gives them their own, story or language. Hi, my name's Gabryel Harrison. I'm a painter and a poet working in Vancouver. And I love that sense of destroying and building up again, because you actually never lose it, and when whatever comes back with more power, I find. Yeah. Even though sometimes you're like, oh my God, I can't believe I just did that. And you do run that risk, but I think that the risk is part of what makes the painting supercharged and exciting in the end. Even if you don't see it as a viewer, like that you've taken that risk, takes it into another realm.